Conductor Trainee Phase 2 Reporting, con code DH. I'm Adam West of Smart Transportation Division. Let's get into it. Everything I'm doing here, you can refer to the Phase 2 Trainee Payroll Reporting Guide that I handed you at the orientation meeting. Only thing we need to change on this reporting guide is this subdivision code right here to match our current subdivision code, K6. And if you're using the yard, the applicable yard code is LAF. All right, so let's get to reporting here. Okay, we're going to go to crewlife.csx.com, bring up the crew life site. I'm going to go payroll tab, payroll claims. And in the train/job ID field, we're going to put in train. And the claim date for Lafayette will always be a Friday. Kind of service this time around is going to be a 2. Our subdivision code is K6. Since it's a through freight service, not yard code today, no yard field needed. Hit the search button. No employee claims exist, ready for reporting. Occupation is conductor. The employee ID number. The last name, 5 letters of the last name. Crew ID, we're going to leave as none. Qualifier, we're going to put, or a con code, DH. In phase 1, they used DR. In phase 2, DH. If you use DR, your claims will be declined. By the time we get to fixing it, your pay is going to be behind. So please use DH. Qualifier hours. And we can leave the rest of the fields blank. And hit submit. There is 2 ways of going about entering this information into the computer. You can write everything down in a safe spot and enter it after Friday's been completed and put it all in and hit submit. But if you enter the information daily, do not hit the submit until all your activities have been reported for that week. You hit the save button. This is a Saturday, and I'm going to report all of the information for this member. Start off by hitting the classroom button. We got a couple classrooms to report here. Origin, Lafayette 00Q120. Call date and time, 24th, 900, 8-hour class, comment. This was the orientation date. Got the add more button here because he had more classes. Origin, milepost, Lafayette again. Comments to describe the events that happened. Jump back over to his throttle. And the throttle is the assignments. The assignments of which you're placed on should appear here. If they're not here, just fill them out as classrooms and explain the best of your ability on what they are, because there's no add button here. There's no way to add trains. Nobody to call it add trains. So this is what I instruct guys to do. L41425, origin at Lafayette. There's the pre-filled, on duty, and call time. Total hours must be 8 hours and 38 minutes. Miles on that assignment is 138. Comments if needed. All right, M64227, origin at Lafayette. On duty date and time, 9 hours, 54 minutes on duty. 6 miles. And after everything has been entered into the computer, if it hit the save button, class and or throttle information saved, press submit to finalize and submit weekly claim. So if it was not the end of the week, not the there's no possibility on Friday night that you could get back out, you can hit the submit button. Being today is Saturday, we could hit the submit button. The claim has been successfully submitted. Now let's look over this web guide again. All right, go over this really quick. First step is how to get into crew life. It looks like step 6 is how to fill out the information. Again, subdivision code K6, not B4. Yard code at Lafayette's LAF. And then your occupation code CO, unless you worked in a yard, then it's FO. 6-digit employee ID number, first 5 letters of last name, crew ID none. Con code DH, make sure it's DH and not DR. DR is for phase 1, DH is for phase 2, out in the field. Qualifier hours, Trainee classroom or throttle hours will pop up. Report the hours and miles trained. Hit save for daily reporting. When classroom sessions are held, click classroom tab, total hours, save for daily reporting. It got highlighted here in blue. Once all activities are reported for the week, click to submit to finalize trainee pay claim. Weekly training claims cannot be submitted prior to the claim date. Must be submitted on or after the claim date. I suggest make sure there's not a possibility that you can get out at 23:59 on Friday, because you'll have to report that trip in this week. Successfully submitted. Employee claim screen will display a message in blue. The claim has been successfully submitted. Other pay codes. View the other videos here in the new hire section. I have examples of submitting a con code 8 Delta for all meals. with the qualifier set for dollars. Submit a 9 delta for personal auto mileage for working the Monon locals. Can I verify I inputted my claims? Two ways. Re-inquire using a crew life, same information as reporting. It might work if you logged in as yourself. I'm logged in as local chairman here, and I'm entering claims for somebody else. That's why I didn't reappear here. Maybe it worked for you. Or the day after reporting, log into the mainframe and use option 4. You should only have one training pay claim per week. Worked a yard job, don't know the yard code. How can I find it? It's LAF. If I work different classes of services during a training week, should I submit multiple training pays or anything? No, just going to have to change the kind of service code up top and re-inquire. Uh, and then the other time slips or the other throttles should appear when you change the kind of service from 2 to 5. Again, here's the worked a job, don't see it, the throttle hours. Uh, Either the text you were not called to be placed on a job on the text screen. Again, it says right here, this will not negatively affect your weekly trainee pay, but I would report it like as a classroom just to CYA. If you have it in your history, then they want you to check out the yard code to make sure that it's not hidden in there. And there's help 3 ways. There's another way. Contact me. I'll help you out. All right, that was a live example. I submitted a new hires con code DH reporting for the week. Submitted it, and let's check it out tomorrow to make sure that in the 04 screen, as they mentioned in the reporting guide, verify input of claim. Let's check that out tomorrow. And we're back. It's the following day. Let's make sure this member got paid. We're using the webconnect.csx.com here at home. We're going to use the 04 here. It says print E&E daily claims, but you can view them here. I for option I for inquiry, or you can type in INQU, the 6-digit employee ID. Put the PIN number in, printer if you want to print it, or just leave it blank, and fill in your field for the Friday that you turn the DH claim in. Boom, there it is. It is in the computer. If it wasn't submitted completely, it would not be here. And if it wasn't here, you'd go back in and fill out your claim form like I've showed you in the first half of this video, and keep going until it says claim submitted. and then check the following day to see that's in here. And that's it for the Concode DH, the Conductor Trainee Phase 2 reporting. This helped you out. Hit the thumbs up button. This is Adam West of Smart Transportation Division. Thank you for watching.